Hi, I'm H.G. Watson with Daily Extra. Today I'm speaking with Anna Dovkopal. So you've been involved with some of the LGBT activism that's been going on in Kiev. I understand you helped with organizing the Kiev Pride. Can you tell me a little bit about what that was like organizing those marches?
My main occupation is the project coordinator for gender issues at Heinrich Böll Foundation, which is the German foundation associated with the Green Party. But I'm also a member of Kiev Pride organizing team. This is my second year.
So I mean, I guess I'm curious of sort of what's happening now that you feel like people really need to know, like that this issue isn't over, perhaps.
Well, the laws and the situation is not as bad as in Russia is. And what I hear from my friends in Russia, that even activists, many people are considering to leave the country because it becomes unbearable. In Ukraine, the most common strategy that LGBT people use in their daily lives is don't ask, don't tell. So basically, there is no, if you don't come out and if you sort of try to live your life pretty much secretly, people wouldn't care. But this means that you need to put everyday effort to live your life secretly, not to tell anyone at work, in your family, to think how you manage your life. And this is for the bigger cities, of course. In smaller cities, people try to stay very, very closeted. That's why they try to move away from smaller cities. Speaking about the eastern region, where in Donbass, this Luhansk Oblast, where the war is now, well, some people say that all LGBT people who could leave the place, they did leave the place. Homosexuality or transgenderness is a very is this characteristic that make people very vulnerable. And some people reported that there were some cases of aggression, or some people were killed because of that. They also have rules criminalizing homosexuality. I mean, the rules of these non-existing Donetsk and Luhansk republics. So I don't know how much is true, but the situation there is really bad. And you know, this culture of war and the people who fight, they are this is the culture of this ultimate masculinity and hierarchy of different characteristics. So this is true. And but what I think is important to know that LGBT people were present in this revolutionary Euromaidan events along with other citizens of Ukraine. We also hope that Ukraine would choose this Western path, if you like, that Ukraine will change and Ukraine will work more on putting human rights and democratic development at the core of its agenda, because it seems like we have these two ways, and the way of our eastern neighbor of Russia is very repressive. Russia is actively using repressive laws, including laws against LGBT, to make the society scared and silent. And this, I just think that Ukraine will choose the opposite path.
With that international pressure, for people that are watching this, and if they want to help or if they want to put pressure on, is there something that they can do? Is there people that they can write to or organizations that they can provide assistance with? Well,
this is how this lobby process works, that if you live in whatever country and you can sort of appeal to your own government, asking your own government, I mean the specific bodies in your government, to put pressure on Ukraine. It's like when there are negotiation processes going on, you can ask your own government to raise issues. And for that, I cannot tell you specifically how it works, which organizations are in Canada, but there certainly are organizations that work with the government that can help with that. But this is as much as I know so far.
I want to thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us today.
Sure, thank you for asking and
inviting me.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too.